for Derrick Henry. So Derrick Henry is just under 1,500 touches for his career, 1,400 of those being carries. And especially for a physical running back like Derrick Henry, I think the number that's typically thrown out there is 1,800 touches before running backs fall off a cliff production-wise. Like, I forget if that's like changed recently and it's around 1,500, because intuitively it feels like around 1,500, where after that point you're like rushing yards over expected or whatever you're talking about for a running back drops down, and they can still get production if they're force fed. But if you talk about guys like, I'm pretty sure Zeke Elliott is past there now, and you can tell that he's really lost a lot of what made him initially like productive. A lot of running backs that have been around for a while, you can clearly see where they stop doing better than, you know, your average running back would be expected to on a carry. And especially with the injury, coming off of like a foot injury that requires like plates in his feet and stuff, I just feel like he's coming towards the wrong end of that. He's had his two lights out years that running backs have, you know, with 300 and 380 carries in them, right? You know, he won Offensive Player of the Year last year, right? Like, he's had his two great seasons that running backs get, and I feel like, as sad as it is, I think that that's gonna be pretty much it for him. Like, he's gonna keep playing, and he's gonna keep being a unit strength-wise, but I don't think that he's gonna be the same Derrick Henry that we would come to expect after the last few seasons.
Yeah, so you're saying essentially he's going to go from an absolute unit to a unit.
Yes.
Okay.
And I don't think that just a unit sets him apart from other NFL running backs terribly much.
Yeah.
Okay. But he does it. He does have the size factor. Keep that in mind.
He does. He is a thick
big-ass
boy
dude.
in the nicest, best way possible. I love Derrick Henry. I'm nervous with him having played as much as he has. Yeah, I mean, Zeke Elliott is at 1,900 touches in his career. And you can tell, especially like this year and sort of last year, that he has been doing much worse productivity-wise.
Yeah.
And he's still getting touches, but he's not getting as much. I mean, you've had Tony Pollard come in and play better than him at the same position.
Yeah.
Which is just one of the realities of playing running back in the NFL, is that your career just doesn't last long. And I'm not ready to let go of Derrick Henry, but I think that it's going to happen this year.
I'll agree with that, because like it's not like running backs like 80s and 90s lasted forever unless you got like severely injured and
Somehow.
you got like a
Probably
career-ending
cocaine.
injury. But like now it's just running backs don't last long at all.
And keep in mind, I still have Henry at 2. I just,
Yeah.
like, I want him to still be Derrick Henry. Like, I love watching him play football.
Yeah.
But I don't see it continuing in the same way it has.